All right, we are here with boxing trainer
Billy Jim said he's gay.
Yeah, Celestino, come sit next to him. Okay. All right. Anyway, Jeff, we're gonna talk a little bit about the Billy Dib situation. Last week he was on the radio on the KO Lounge. He had mentioned that a couple things. First of all, they went over the sparring, the notorious, I guess now, sparring session between Celestino and Billy. Billy had actually claimed that it was him that in fact got the better of the sparring. Give us your recollection of the sparring and how it went.
Well, to be honest, the sparring was fairly easy. I mean, for Celestino. Celestino wasn't even in shape, and he pretty much handled Billy Dib very easy. And that's the truth. And as a matter of fact, I think Wendell actually has the footage of it on his phone. So at some point in time, I'm sure that we'll probably be able to post it on YouTube or something, where everybody can be able to see what really happened.
Actually, apparently it had been posted on YouTube, but Billy Dib had contacted YouTube and had it pulled down. And then he had claimed that the whole thing wasn't shown, and that, I guess that actually the second half he was claiming he got the better half of it.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you want to prove he's better, he'll fight him.
And then, what are your thoughts? He also had mentioned during the interview that Celestino was a nobody. He'd fight him for the right price, but he was a nobody at this point.
How can a guy be nobody and a 5-time world champion? That makes you sound asinine. I mean, because to win one world title, I mean, is a great accomplishment.
Right.
But to have won 5 world championships, I mean, and to say that this guy's nobody, it makes him asinine.
And then another point in the interview, he kind of questioned his sexuality, claiming that he was lovers with somebody and with the host from the radio show, and just your thoughts on that. Is that just your typical garbage talk? Do you think it's a little bit jealousy? And also, I'd like to get it had been said that you had said that Billy had said that he would never fight Celestino. Can you clarify that? Was that something that was said or not?
No, basically what was said was this: when Billy Dib first came to Vegas, he asked me, could he spar with Celestino if Celestino was here? And I said, yeah, of course. But I told him before he got in the ring, I said, no, if Celestino gets the best of you, I said, don't be like with everybody else. I said, afraid to fight him. And he said, no. He said, that won't be the case. And what actually happened, once they got done sparring, he said he see why nobody wants to fight him. And then he also said, yeah. I said, well, if you win the world title, I said, I don't want you to be like everyone else. And he said, well, at first he said, yeah, that's the case, but then actually at the sparring took place, then he said the only way I'll fight him is for $1 million. And that was basically, he never said that he was afraid to fight him, completely afraid that he wouldn't fight him, but he said that he would have to get paid $1 million to take that fight.
And the last thing, just last night on ATG radio, he was with Frank Stea, and he had said, he kind of backtracked a little, because the week before he said he would fight him if Celestino showed him the money, but then he said he wouldn't fight Celestino because he only wants to fight legitimate champions at this point. He doesn't look as Celestino as someone worthy to fight him because he's not a legitimate champion at this point.
He's not a legitimate champion, but yet he had the title that you have right now, so that means you must not be legitimate either. If you had the same title that you have right now.
Well, I think he was saying that the current champions, he only wants to fight current champions.
I understand what he's trying to say. That's basically just a way of backing out of the fight. And to be honest, I think that what really happened is that I think Billy Dib just kind of like allowed the guy that was doing the radio show where it eventually started. I think he gassed Billy Dibs up to start talking that way, because I know the guy when he interviewed me, he kind of got me to start saying things as well. So I mean, I think that's what happened, and I think that because once this all gets started, I got a call from Billy Dibs at 4 a.m. in the morning. But I just happened to be sleeping. I didn't answer the phone, but I knew that it had something to do with what happened with that situation. Because I don't hold nothing against Billy Dibs. I mean, I understand him holding his own and being able to say what he wants to say. because he just feels that he has to hold his own. He has to take a stand as well. But at the end of the day, if it's truly something that you feel that you can beat this guy, you will fight him. It makes no difference if he had a title or he don't have a title.
Well, we know at this point that Celestino for sure wants to fight any other champions. So last thing, do you think it's a fight that could get made, and do you think it'd be a good one for either one of them?
It's a fight that I think that could be made. But I think if Billy just won $1 million, no, he ain't never going to see $1 million, so that means that he never wants to fight. But if you want to fight a fight within reason, maybe 300,000 or something like that, maybe 250,000, because that's about what he's worth. Yeah, then the fight can happen. The Celestino will fight him at any price. It makes no difference.
Well, now you've seen him. Of course, you know Celestino pretty well, and you know Billy a little bit. What do you think would happen if they did meet up?
If they met up, I think Celestino would beat him.
All right, Jeff. Appreciate your time. Anything else to add?
That's it.
All right, man. Thanks for your time.
Boom.